I want to talk about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's complete and utter horse s. It is complete nonsense. There should be no DEI. There should be no Black History Month. Trump is on the right foot. He's doing the right thing. He's a terrible human being. He's a disgusting person, but he has made the right decision to get the federal government out of private ideas. The government has nothing to do with ideas. It should have nothing to do with Black history or white history or red history or brown history or yellow history. It should have nothing to do with diversity and people for the sake of diversity. If you're going to have 4 Black people and 1 white person, that's great, wonderful. If you have 1 Black person and 4 white people, that's great. It depends on the merit. Depends on all that you have to do. And it's not a meritocracy, but it's about merit. It's about doing what is right for the individual, for individuals, not the collective. The collective wants to, to subscribe to the DEI sensibility, and he's cutting a lot of programs. He's cutting all kinds of different things, and the federal government is would normally enforce and uphold. And I think he's doing the right thing. He's doing the proper thing. Let me make sure I get this up here. Get to running my mouth and I forget. Okay, I had to put that in. So hit my Cash App up. If you like what you see, if you're liking the videos I just posted on my channel, make sure you see those. Just hit the Cash App. I'm taking $5 and above. If you give me $4.99, it's going right back to you. But I appreciate it. So DEI is one of the worst ideas ever created because it's all about chemicals. That's what it's about. Chemicals and heritage and things that are beyond your control. And it's bolstered by mysticism, really. Salute, Dot Focus, you're back in the building with me. Salute. We started this journey earlier this afternoon, I think it was. Yeah, so salute to you, Dot Focus. Tell somebody about this channel. If you can't give a Cash App, make sure you let somebody else know about it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. But yeah, so Black History Month has nothing to do with the federal government. It has nothing to do with it. If you're a private person, you're an individual, you want to celebrate Black History Month, go for it. Do what you got to do. Do what you want to do. That's the power. That's what government is there to do. Protect your right to celebrate Black History Month. That's all it's supposed to do. Was this Declan Gregory? See, this is what sucks. I really can't see what that says, but it's what it is. Declan Gregory, salute to you. Hi, what's up? Hit that Cash App. Hello. Make sure you hit my Cash App. Make sure you hit my Cash App. Make sure you hit my subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel if you can't get the Cash App. So I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Let's make it a party. One more person make it a party. Got 919. I'm rolling. This is good news. This is good. This is good. We're up. Why should I? Because I'm greatness. That's why I declare Gregory. I'm excellence. I have great ideas and I spread them, and this is the way I'm spreading them on YouTube and vocal.media. Check out my stories. Go to vocal.media and look up Skyler Saunders, Skyler space Saunders, and you'll see my greatness. So anyway, DEI, all that inclusion, diversity, equity, and inclusion. What is equity? Equality, right? It's the same thing. I mean, they're equivocating. They're using the same kind of words or different wording, and it all really means the same thing. It really wants you to chop down things. Like Dr. Jerome Brook has a brilliant illustration. I'm just going to borrow it from him, but I'm giving him the credit. He said, LeBron James, you want to play LeBron James in a game of one-on-one. Who's going to win? he's definitely going to dominate. He's going to win the game of one-on-one against whoever, myself especially. I mean, he's going to win. What do I have to do to make myself win? Well, you got to break him down. You got to break his arms. You got to break his legs. You got to, and it's not wheelchair basketball. This is just regular one-on-one basketball with, not, I don't want to say regular. I don't say, I'm just going to say, traditional. I'll say that. Traditional, like you watch the NBA. They don't use wheelchairs. I'm not saying like the Special Olympics or something like that. I'm talking about when you watch the National Basketball Association, that LeBron James. You're not going to win. In a three-point contest with Steph Curry, you're not going to win. What do you have to do? He has to have one or both arms, strapped behind his back. He has to have his legs put together. He can't have his follow through. That's the only way he can win. He's not going to win. He's going to win every time unless you make it equal, and that's what equity means. That's the sad part, that we were really an inclusion. Like I said, inclusion. So you're including people. Make your own. I like Tyler Perry. I like 50 Cent. I like Cat Williams. They're making their own. They're seeing Hollywood and studios doing all these different shows without any black people in it, or very few black people. Why? Oh, well, we need more black people in these movies. Why ain't no black folk in here? Well, because you didn't make it. Make it so there is. Like Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry makes sure there's black people in his movies, and they're well paid. And he makes, for the most part, quality efforts. So you have to, look at it from that point of view. You have to look at it that way. So I'm saying that there has to be a definite way of putting out into the world blackness, redness, whiteness, brownness, all this. That's saying yellowness. All of that. All has to be put out into the world from America, especially. But, on your own. If you want to have white people in your movies, great. Have white people in your movies. If you want to have yellow people in your movies, great. Have yellow people in your movies. If you want to have them in your boardroom, in your finance offices, hire yellow people or don't. Hire brown people or don't. And it should be based on merit anyway. If the brown guy has more merit than the yellow guy, hire the brown guy. If the white woman has more potential and more skills than the black woman, hire the white woman. It's not that hard. It's very simple. Go by what is the greatness found within the individual. Make it individualized. Create. That's also like this video I'm doing right now. Nobody told me to do this. I just got up and said, I'm gonna make a video right now. And it happened. And I made it happen. I'm making it happen right now. And I'm getting more views. I'm getting more subscribers because I earned it. Because I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure I have quality news articles that can be expressed. That's what it's all about. That's what this whole thing is all about. Making sure you do great. And it's not by DEI or any of that nonsense. Evil. Nonsense is too nice a word. Evil. Bumbleclot's going out of his mind. That's all right too. But yeah, let's not forget that. Let's not overlook that. Didn't earn it. Who didn't earn it? And didn't earn what? Didn't earn what? I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I earned it. I definitely earned it. And I'm making sure that I'm building my own empire based off of what I've gained. I have 919 subscribers right now. I had 0 before. That's what I'm talking about. That wasn't DEI. Nobody handed it to me. Nobody gave any of this for me. No one. People have suggested. People have encouraged. People have, put in, work and said, you should do this, you should do that. But at the end of all of that, I had to do it by myself. I had to do this on my own terms. That's how serious this all is. I had to do this on my own speciality, my own special way of doing this. And I'm very selfish about that. Rationally self-interested. You should get started calling. Oh, DEI didn't earn it. Okay, yeah. I should get started calling. Yeah, if I don't have a phone line, but I don't know how that would work. But yeah, so that would be interesting. Call in on something and he's not even there. I don't even have a phone line. But yeah, so Trump is doing things that are wrong. He's doing the immigration thing. I think we should not be rounding up people and sending sending them back to their country. We should be able to provide for them different modes of understanding and education, rather than sending them back to some hellhole. They're trying to make their life here in America. This is a party. This is a great party. We have mass shootings. We have a fentanyl crisis. We have all kinds of bad things that are going on amidst humongous goodness. There are tech companies that are started every single day. I don't know how many on the hour, but there's probably in every other week or every other day. I don't know what the breakdown is, but very frequently a tech company is raised and they make insta-billionaires. People made insta-billionaires in a few years, or a few months, or a few years when they put it at they do an IPO and initial public offering, and then they're instant billionaires just like that over a few years, over a few months or a few years, they're automatically billionaires. That's beautiful. That's what this country affords. I mean, any country that can do this, and we're not the most financial country in the world. We're not the biggest. We're not the best. I mean, according to a lot of polls and different analyses, but it's the idea of America being that. The idea of us being great and excellent and having the ability to make and produce and create. That's the power of America. That's what should be brought to the minds of immigrants. That you can make it in this country no matter who you are or where you came from. What you do is what makes you. That was a line, I think, from one of my favorite directors, David Mamet. A man is who. No, wait, it could have been Arthur Miller. Was it Arthur Miller with Death of a Salesman? I think it was Arthur Miller, Death of a Salesman. Excuse me. It wasn't David Mamet. It was the other one. About salesman. He said, a man is who what he does. A man is what he does. That is so true in a lot of respects. What you do is who you are, and how you operate. Operation Adios Amigo in a full effect. Okay, that's fine, but there's going to be backlash. There's going to be a backlash about this in terms of various organizations that are going to rise up and declare and write essays and write notions and posters and have rallies. I'm not really in favor of the rallies, but write essays, write different compositions that will declare, put it in song if you have to, put it, make it a pop song. I don't know. They had a pop song, a country song that was like at the top of the charts. It was about something in the North or something like that. But I'm still, broke or something like that. I can't remember how it went, but it was a popular song, about being down, a guy being down on his luck and the world changing too fast in front of him and something like that. That's the weirdness that goes on, and we have to be mindful of it. We have to be mindful of all of this. DEI, immigration, all of that. It seems like, oh, well, Trump is against brown and black people. He hates brown and black people. Even if he did, I agree with him on the DEI, but I disagree with him on the immigration. The immigration should be, like I said, a party. We are a party. America is a party. And the people upstairs, people upstairs in Canada are banging on the floor, because they know we're having a good time. All this is going on at the same time. And I'm just fortunate to have been born in the capital of the first state on an Air Force base. So Trump can't get me. He's not going to touch me. Pause. So I just wanted to put in my 2 cents for my hour at 7 o'clock. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Salute.